Suddenly, a monster emerged from the darkness.
The game will be packed with a 2-foot by 3-foot game board that's currently in development. For this example, I'll be using this small demo board. Every turn, all the survivors on the monster will go. When it's the monster's turn, simply draw its next AI card and follow the rules. The claw attack. First, the lion selects a target. According to this card's priority list, it will look for the closest target within its field of view. That would be Alistair, the survivor. Then the lion moves and attacks. The lion's movement is on its stat card. A level 1 lion has a movement of 5. Alistair is already adjacent to the lion, so the lion does not move. Now it makes its attack. The speed attribute tells us how many dice to roll. The accuracy stat tells us what we need to confirm a successful hit. And the damage stat tells us how much damage is caused. This game uses 10-sided dice. Let's roll one for this attack. That's a hit. To figure out where the attack landed, we roll the hit location die. The survivor's waist has been hit. The location takes 1 damage. Looking at the survivor's record sheet, we see that he has 1 point of armor on his waist. That is because of his cloth gear card, shown here. Simply subtract the armor point from the record sheet. If he's hit here again, he'll take real damage. Now it's the survivor's turn. Each survivor can move and use 1 piece of gear per turn. Zachary moves behind the lion, where he's out of the lion's field of view, and gains +1 to his accuracy rolls. Then he uses his sharp stone. The sharp stone has a speed of 2 and an accuracy of 7. Zachary will confirm a hit for each die result that is 7 or more. However, by being in the lion's blind spot, it makes it easier to confirm a hit by 1. That means a die result of 6 or more will confirm a hit. Zachary confirms 1 hit. Monsters work a little differently than survivors because of their varied anatomy and hidden special features. To determine where the attack landed, we draw a card from the monster's unique hit location deck. Ah, he's hit the lion's femur. Now in order to damage a lion, we need to penetrate its toughness. Looking at the level 1 lion's stat card, we see his toughness is 6. However, the femur is hard to damage and adds +1 toughness for a total of 7. The sharp stone has a strength of 1. We roll a 10-sided die and add the strength of the weapon to the result. If it is equal to or greater than the total toughness, the attack will wound the lion. Alright, Zachary has managed to wound the lion. Take the next AI card and remove it from play. This represents the lion taking a wound. The lion's total AI cards are its health. As the fight continues and the lion receives more damage, he will have less AI cards, making him more predictable, but depending on what cards are left, potentially just as dangerous. Normally, all the survivors would have a chance to act, but for this demo, I'm going to skip back to the lion. Let's draw his next AI card. This is a mood card, and unlike the claw attack, it stays in play. The lion is enraged and his damage goes up by 1. This mood card will remain in play until either the lion has torn off someone's limb or killed a survivor. This card also says, when this card is put into play, draw an AI card and play it immediately. So let's do that. Ah, the Revenge Claw. This is just like the claw attack, but the target priority list is different. The lion is out for vengeance, so it will attack the last survivor that dealt damage to it. So he rolls around and attacks Zachary. That's a confirmed hit. Rolling location die. Oof, that's a hit right in the head. It's a bad place to get hit. Zachary has no armor to protect him. Worse yet, the attack deals 2 damage because the lion is enraged. For the first point of damage, we fill in this little black square. Zachary is knocked down, and he'll miss his next turn. For the second point of damage, we see there's no little black square to fill in. When this happens, you need to roll on that location's critical hit table. You don't want to take a critical hit in the head. It's really bad. But let's roll and see what happens. Is that a 1? Oh no. Zachary's head explodes in a shower of gore, and any survivor that can see this, which is all of them, takes 1 point of brain damage. Now we'll fill in everyone's brain damage box. If someone happens to take another point of brain damage, well, then that would be a roll on the madness table. Thankfully, we can now discard the lion's mood card, since the conditions for removing it have been met. Zachary is dead, and the lion isn't feeling very angry anymore. Okay, now it's the survivor's turn. Lucy moves up and uses her sharp stone. Lucky, she confirms 2 hits. Now we draw 2 hit location cards. Looks like one attack landed on the lion's hand, and the other on the lion's face. Rolling to see if the attack on the hand manages to wound the lion. Ah, sadly no. Alright, and now for the face. Yes! A natural 10. A natural 10 on the damage roll scores a critical wound. Each location has different rules for a critical wound. The critical wound destroys the lion's eye and doubles his blind spot. We will leave this card face up and in play to remember this rule modification. The lion is defeated when all of its AI cards have been removed from its deck. The survivors are defeated if they all die. Let's fast forward and just assume the survivors win. Now that the lion is defeated, the remaining survivors get resources. According to the level 1 lion stat card, each survivor will get 2 basic resources and 1 special white lion resource. The AI deck is the unique personality of the monster, and before your battle begins you must build it. AI cards are divided into 3 types: basic, advanced, and legendary. Depending on the difficulty level of the monster, the deck will include a number of these cards. You'll draw from each card type randomly while constructing the deck. Even when you fight the same monster, it will present a unique combination of challenges. The game is broken into 3 major phases: the hunt phase, the showdown phase, and the settlement phase. I'll be covering the other 2 phases in future videos. Thank you for watching.